Hey guys, Amanda here. You made my video go viral. I am in Australia, Russia, England. Okay, Obama's probably going to see it. I'm probably going to go to jail. Look, before that happens, okay, I was really, really upset about our monuments. And I prayed about it. And I've watched some television since then. And the new agenda is updating of our Constitution. All right. I went back through my news feed. I started being a government watchdog, and I have worked in the legal field, so I know a little bit about our government. I started being a watchdog after 9/11 when they petitioned to build that mosque next to Ground Zero where they had just murdered 3,000 Americans. It was morally and ethically wrong, but they used their own laws against us. Technically, they were declared that they could do this. Obama was sitting in our Senate at that time, paid for college education because he was a foreigner, okay? I have a problem with that. I can't get a free college education, but somebody from another country can. That's a whole nother story. The whole point of the teardown of the Confederacy is so that our future generation will not know that they even have a right to stand up to big government. I'm right on this. There is no question in my mind. I went back through my page. I started it whenever they bankrupted Paula Deen for the N-word that she said in the privacy of her bedroom to her husband 20 years ago. I went back through my feeds, everything that has happened in our country. They are focusing on the Confederacy, the monuments, digging up dead bodies, banning the flag, and trying to stronghold and scare us and intimidate us into losing our First Amendment right. Okay, executive orders fixing to mess up our second. They want to wipe out any sign that people ever stood up to the government. With that being said, the news right now, the focus is updating the Constitution. It's an outdated document. What do you think's going to happen when that Constitution is updated? America's not going to be free anymore. And in 50 to 60 years, our kids will not even know that there was ever a group of people that felt they could stand up to the damn government. They are destroying our country. And they're doing it by erasing these monuments. Yeah, they have angered the black masses, which honestly, most of the black people I know are good people. They don't give a shit. They're like, it doesn't offend me. I know what it's about. And it occurred to me, most of these protesters are paid protesters. Matter of fact, the girl that interrupted Bernie Sanders' rally, the Black Power, whatever, that had the dreads real long, got all ugly with him and basically ran him off the stage, she worked for the government. I knew her private page. I shared her information, and where she was bragging about the rally, she only had about 500 or 600 friends. It was her official page. And she had pictures of herself with the government, and they had started something called the Race Card Project. This was started back in like 2011, 2010, something like that. But I just want people to know, and I hope this video goes more viral than any of the others, because there is an agenda. And these elected representatives that we have that are going along with Obama's plan, you're not going to erase our history. You're not going to erase the fact that we as American people stood up to a tyrant government. It's not going to happen. And I can pretty much safely say from the response to my previous video, we're fixing to have a revolution. There are enough people that care about their kids and their future, and that they know that the government can't subdue them. The government cannot rule everything they do. I think it's going to happen, people. Now, we're going to have to get some better organization. Facebook puts you in Facebook jail. I'm a habitual offender. I have never been to jail in my life, God help me. But I've been to Facebook jail twice. No, 3 times. 3 times, actually. And I'm probably going to go to jail for my video before. I don't know. I didn't threaten anybody. I'm just telling what I felt. And right now, I'm telling what I felt. It is a constitutional right that we can stand up to the government when it's corrupt. Obama has not filled several positions in our government. If you watch the debates on Capitol Hill, there are several times when they're saying, oh, well, we can't do that, or we can't get that information. When they were trying to get Hillary's emails, Obama hadn't appointed anybody to certain positions, and they couldn't do anything. So they were just sitting there like, well, we've said something for 3 years. And I'm like, oh my God, really? But the only people that have been appointed are people that are from terrorist organizations. Oh my God, you guys. We have been infiltrated from within, and we allowed it. So what I'm saying is, everybody has to stand up. I shared a link on my page, and if you're in the United States, which I know my videos now are going everywhere, all across the country, there is a link on my page. It's for the Department of Education. What you do is file a civil rights complaint. It can be about racism. It can be about disability. It can also be about religion. You got these people going in here and teaching Islam, or telling you can't pray, or yada, yada, yada. You file that damn complaint. Do you hear me? And we're going to work on this. I am a supporter of not teaching Black history in school. Just the 3 months that focus on it. I think everybody needs to know their history. But honestly, they're teaching it at an age where everybody's hormonal anyway. And it does create a lot of division, racial tension, and it also hinders African Americans from being able to accept equality. Because, honey, y'all are there. I got so many Black friends, and I am so proud of so many of them. They've overcome,